casting a spell on my stream. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad if you decided to come back. Because I had a real big computer problem. And I don't know what happened. I was streaming and everybody in the chat was like, you're not live. And I was like, huh, interesting. I'll switch up, like, what network I'm connected to. And then that was a horrible cascade of nothing working. So I'm just hinged enough that this didn't completely ruin my day. But I'm not hinged enough that it didn't, like, I had to go have some calm down time. That's how, like, that's what my emotions were like. So but yeah, let's boot up the Cringe comp and let's get into it, sisters. Oh, let me also pull up my Twitch chat on my phone. So that I can see what my lovely friends are saying. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
Oh yes, okay. Here's where I am. Alright. A sofa. There's a table in front of the sofa. A flyer. There's a poster on the wall. Okay. There are bottles lined up on the counter. It's a menu and it was writing on the back. There's a TV on the wall. St. Sebastian. Okay, I don't think there's anything new here, so let's talk to Ota. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marbles, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Nihiling is such a word. Did people say I was lining, or did they just say I was, like, chatting? Yeah, where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance.
Interesting.
She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mom was always dependent on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Let's look at Ota. Looks like he's bothered by something. Let's talk to Iris. You called Ota here?
No, I didn't tell him to come. He just showed up on his own.
Iris is standing next to me. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay?
I just love his...
But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Oh. All right. Cool energy. Cool energy. Energy. It is a really cool visual detail. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. Oh, already? I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama. Don't be mean, she's beautiful.
Looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. The bottles lined up on the counter. Refrigerator. Let's just talk to Mama. Hey, where's Ota? Where the fuck is he?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back.
I love that he spins in his little portrait thing.
All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Yeah, hey Dante, are you good?
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
I know the answer is no, but...
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Yeah, hey, what time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon.
Cool.
In the morning, of course.
Why didn't you wake me up, Mama?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
I love the vibes of Aiba's running in compatibility mode.
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Ah.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Cool.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
Great.
I sent the address to Aiba.
Great. Oh no! Oh, wait. Oh, she's breathing. Oh my god. Hey, what? Huh?
Iris.
Okay.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Aiba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
The energy is so weird.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I thanked Mama and ran out of marble. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go, let's fucking go!
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Uh-oh.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Oh no.
That sick bastard.
Hey, what the fuck?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Yeah, no. That seems like bullshit. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. Well, yeah, dude, that's because you don't take off your gloves. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Rude. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Hey, is he just watching this and also driving? That's very dangerous.
No, it can't be. No.
Oh. Okay.
Stop!
No, you can't use the scary noise.
No!
That's fucked up. Okay. Well.
No!
Well. Hey, just a quick question. Did nobody call the cops? I mean, was there no station closer that could have stopped this? I understand that I'm the cops, but I'm not the only cop. Like, there had to be somebody closer who you could send. If it's live streamed, I can't be the only one to know. Fucked up. Uh-oh.
Ota.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, I bet Dachi didn't sleep again.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking either something is afoot or Uchikoshi is just going balls to the wall. Or both, honestly.
It's rare to see you down like this. But it's understandable.
Yeah, boss.
You blame yourself for this, don't you?
Yeah, boss.
Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble.
Yeah, boss.
And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
Oh, I'd love to fucking know.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
It's extremely funny to play video games.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he doesn't seem the type, but I don't know. It seems weird that he would just... He was obsessive, sure, but I don't know. I don't feel like to the point of a murder-suicide.
But Iris refused Ota.
Because he wasn't ever like, I want her and nobody can have her. He was just like, hello.
So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
He just didn't seem
And
the
how do you
type.
explain the other two murders?
I mean, usually there's some kind of sign that it's going to turn, you know, from obsession into violence, but it just didn't, you know. And also, this isn't real life. Like, this is a story. If they really wanted me to believe this, he would have been a lot creepier a lot sooner.
Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer.
But Ota has established connections to all three of those places, unfortunately.
There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
Seems like a lot of post-hoc justification.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
You know, that's true, Rook. It seems like that's not a stretch to be like, oh, he's throwing off the scent. Like, this man has like 4 Twitter accounts to defend his beloved Iris. But I guess, like, if he starts fake beef and defends her on Twitter, it's like, why would you fucking kill her, you know? Yeah, hey, what about the fucking polar bear costume? Let's talk about it.
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Sorry, my hands are extremely cold. It's not Twitter, it's Twitter. I had to put on my Epic Gamer sleeves, hold on. Ota had no incentive to kill Renju. That feels fake, though.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it.
Yes, unfortunately he does have motive to kill Renju.
Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
You kill the boss, you free your idol from the contract. She can be your waifu or whatever.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
I still don't think it's him, but there are some... It doesn't look good for
Shoko
him.
was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
There's something about Boss that makes me less, like, it's actually wrapped around, like, I'm not mad at her kind of horny design, because I am just like, boobus.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
Tell the boss what Iba found.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, she just seems like she... Listen. It's like this when you have boobus. Like, sometimes you just have, you know, a big chest, and it makes anything you wear turn into boobus clothes, you know? I'm trying to be delicate here, but, you know, sometimes it's just like this.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
And then laid down on the ice cutting machine and then turned it on?
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
That's
Maybe
bullshit.
he threw it in the ocean.
No. I'm not. You stab yourself in the side, even if you're like, uh-oh, this isn't working. You don't have the you've lost enough blood at that point. There's no way you had the cognition to throw it out, like, take it out, throw it in the ocean, go lay down. First of all, also then put a fucking polar bear costume on? Or how do you stab yourself through the polar bear costume? Boss, I want to talk about this.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
I love when I go on a rant and then I click the next option and then Date says the same thing.
Well, I wasn't being serious.
Well,
I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
okay.
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself.
I love so much when Date and Ayaba just do the ellipsis and then move on. It's so funny. It's sort of like when you and a really close friend are listening, like you're talking with somebody and they say some bullshit and you just kind of like meet eyes and you just know, and then you carry on, but like inside of his head.
Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Well, I know a certain person who connects all 3 of them.
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Hello, Maddie. Well, some things have happened.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
It's extremely Oh Sisters. Homokumakura, Ota's mother, Mayumi. It's Mizuki. I mean, that's my best guess.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all three victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all four of them.
Oh, I'm not saying Mizuki would kill all four of them, but I think Mizuki is a connection.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
It's just Momokumakura doesn't have any real connections with Iris.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
Well, let's go with Congressman Sosajima.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Well, I don't want to explore that right now.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Well, me.
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris.
There's something about, like, seeing you in your mind's eye that's really funny.
But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her.
Date, we've established that that is not a concrete piece of evidence.
My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Yeah, but Date, you're a connection. Well, I guess we'll exhaust.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her.
Yeah, hey, it's a good thing I have a little gummy bear looking over me at all times.
And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him. I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
But the problem is you know people with connections to all three. You need to expand your mental circle.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation.
Take a nap.
Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
Something, pegging Date, something.
You're right. Got it, boss.
He's so hard-boiled. Okay, gosh. Okay, well, I kind of want to go to his house because it looks like it sucks. Look at this place. I want to go to his house really bad. Oh, I love this place. It looks like it sucked. Is this gonna be like a David Cage apartment? I can't wait. Oh, it is a little bit. Oh no! Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. Wah! Oh, it sucks here. I love it. Fucking cartoon character bullshit. I'm in Mizuki's clothes. Oh, it's really good. A bench press. Bench. Mizuki's, quote, favorite metal pipe, unquote. A backpack. Large speakers. I love this huge speaker system in this, like, really small apartment. Kitchen. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. Pot. It's a pot. A refrigerator. The entrance. An oven hood. A towel is hanging. A big window. Yeah, can I... Okay. Hey, there's only one bed here. Mizuki's bed. It's a rabbit. A stuffed rabbit. I gave it to Mizuki on her birthday. Wow! A coffee table. There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. A 1-seater sofa. I love that because, like, I very much know that he is wearing pants, but I can't prove it. A rug. Yeah, her legs are just like that. She's like a doll with molded on pants. About Ota. Shut up, Alex. About Iris. About Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Mizuki must know.
Oh.
About Iris and Ota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body.
Oh god, it's only been 3 days, huh?
2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Oh god, she sounds like she's about to cry.
Are you okay?
I think Uchikoshi does this on purpose. He makes you suffer so that you want to go back and fix it.
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so... But I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Fucking finally, somebody goes to therapy in an Uchikoshi game.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Oh... Mizuki is staring at the floor. Let's go to the Matsushita Diner. Yay. I always forget you have to click. The place was silent. Actually, hold on. Let me look at this fucking flowchart for a hot second here. Oh, I see. Fucked up. Okay. The place was silent. It was so quiet, I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. Am I gonna get fucking jumped? Oh no! It was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Oh. Do you want to talk about it? About Ota? I'm sorry to interrupt.
This is your fault.
Oh no!
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Oh my god. Well,
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, let's go talk to Iris's mom. Yeah, I thought it wasn't a good sign that I kept getting. I a little bit also expected her to be like, yeah, this is totally your fault. I thought it was a really bad sign when I was in Iris's Somnium, and it was just like, we can't find anything. There's no lures here. Oh, and also, Date, you're in here. Okay, bye. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. A heavy silence weighed on both of us. Oh, God, long cat. About Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies. Or taking a walk. Or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
Can you think of any information?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
Hey, I think it's also really cool that we still haven't addressed that, in my brain, she's fucking beefed it.
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding. The second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
Interesting.
I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Yeah, I think so. How about Ota?
Ota was one of my students.
Oh my god!
I taught him in elementary school.
Hitomi!
I heard it from the police. Ota tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Oh, Christ. How about Iris?
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be.
Oh, I have to go grocery shopping after the stream today.
When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried.
I'm just gonna be like in Aldi having the worst time of my life.
One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day.
No!
Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But... why?
Yeah, hey, it sure did.
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
These performances are really good. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge them, but I'm also going to need them to stop because I can't cry on stream.
I'll be going now.
I am experiencing grief. No.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Let's go to Marble, because I assume it's gonna make me like poke around the crime scene, and I don't want to do that right this second.
Are you okay, honey?
Hi, Mama.
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Information about the incident. Oh, please tell me she's like
The
psychic
Kumakuras
or
are involved in this case.
Cool.
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
Please elaborate on that. How is Ota related to the Kumakuras?
Have you heard the rumor?
No, girl, tell me, dish. Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's, about Sosajima and the Kawasaki district. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kawasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. So, bought back the land for 1 billion yen. Almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. I'm gonna disagree, because 30 billion in land is great for credit and like proving that you have money and investments. If you need liquid cash, land is not good for that. So you liquidate all of your land and you make that 30 billion yen, and then you have 29 billion in liquid money. You buy it back, and then you have land and liquid cash. So the land you had before and you have that liquid cash, like, that's not a net zero. Date, we're gonna talk about this. We need to talk about this. But there's more to the story. It's all about the stonks, baby. This is the game. This is the GME stock explosion of AI the Somnium Files. About So in the Kawasaki district.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps.
I feel like that's a pun.
They bought up land in Kawasaki.
Keep talking, girl. About So in the Kawasaki district.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district.
And who so happens to own the land that casino's going to go on? Yeah, no, he absolutely stands to gain from blowing up the Kawasaki district.
At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket.
And then that land that he bought appreciates in value, and he can sell it again, also if he wants, for more liquid cash.
And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
Girl, keep talking. So in the Kawasaki district. I want to hear it all.
This is just another rumor, but The chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
What about Ota and the Kumakuras? Yeah, girl, we didn't talk about that.
What were we talking about again?
Mm-hmm.
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Mm-hmm. Do the Kumakuras go there a lot?
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down.
I am noticing the little plate of omurice and I am feeling lost.
Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Bye.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
It is baseless conjecture, but if it does provide a possible connection, it's worth investigating.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Time to go look at a crime scene. I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
The inspector is doing his duties as usual. Any progress in the investigation? Mama really heals the soul.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Police officer.
A video camera and laptop.
I'm so glad he's still here.
This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
But how do you know that? Right,
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
Kagami is really keeping my frontal mental state intact.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually.
It's what Date deserves.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
I feel like we can't say, oh, well, there's no connection.
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
Can't be a coinky dink.
It certainly is suspicious.
Overhead crane. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Alright, let's keep looking at this equipment. Video camera and laptop used for the stream. Okay. Forklift
This
A.
forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
A forklift. The tire and floor are covered with a layer of ice. You know, for a second, this did activate my puzzle brain, and I'm like, what do I have to pick up to make the forklift move so that I can get to the key or whatever under it. Like, I went full zero escape and I was like, I have to get out of here. A forklift. I don't see anything special about it.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Cardboard box. Cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. Box. A wooden box on the shelf. It's empty. There's nothing particularly suspicious. Let's look at this blood stain. Is this Ota's blood? Can we get some fucking analysis? Bloodstain A. Iris and Ota's blood. Banch.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
Yeah, like maybe maybe they like slid the kitchen knife under there and you have to move it and, you know.
What was the exact
He
cause of
looks
death?
really dead.
Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that.
He's extremely pale.
I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Right, like he's fully exsanguinated. Ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Yeah, haha. Welcome to this. Banch. Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, and then finally cut open by the ice
But
cream
why?
machine.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
I'm so tempted to do a little bit of a nightmare action and have some Chinese food, which is not really the time to talk about this, but I'm like, hungry. Ice cutting machine.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
It seemed really weird and fake.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
It just seemed weirdly staged. I don't know if it's like the weird time, like, because I can't decide if like it was just a weird thing with how like the cutscene was constructed, but it was like the panda came on, turned on the thing, and then went off, and then Ota came back and turned it off, and then the panda came back. Like it seemed like it was maybe not quite enough time to get out of the costume, but it just seemed weird.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Because like why would Ota have tased him? Doesn't Banch. Iris and Ota's bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Ice cutting machine. Okay. I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, then left the warehouse. Hey, I love this like bullshit like robo caution tape. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Dante,
I
have
hate
to talk to you about something.
I hate seeing him in sunlight. He feels like he's not allowed to be outside. He went outside like this.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date.
Get back in the dungeon!
I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Dr.
So,
Homosexual
if I can help
Supremacy.
you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
Because anytime he tries to bring it up, Boss is like, it's not important.
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Me fucking too, Rook. Like, why? Oh, it's a state secret. Fuck you. That's not how this works. I'm a state secret.
I am
Let
absolutely
me
certain
in.
the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
More than one?
I love this soundtrack.
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath.
Are you thinking of, Mira? Yeah, I was like, Maria. When you said Maria, I was like, my first thought was like, Maria Robotnik.
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
And Carlos's sister, but since we don't see her, I was like, is Rook fucking talking about the Sonic character?
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
I literally can't stop thinking about this Chinese food, so I'm gonna go heat it up. I will be back. time you did. I'll repeat myself then. I ate more of my Chinese food, and because I didn't want to do nightmare actions. But I've finished it enough that I can just sort of poke at it and not do nightmare actions. Now I will let Peter talk to me. We're gonna fucking talk about why this case is classified, because I need to fucking know right now.
That... I don't know.
Oh, damn it.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Who is this murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Uchikoshi? I have my knife out.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do.
Okay, Uchikoshi.
However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Let me guess. Murder.
What was it?
Murder.
Oh! I'm a genius.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain.
I think if Peter just said straight up like jacking off, I would exit out of the game, I would end the stream, and I would never play this game again.
The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic.
It's not really how I would describe them, Iba, but okay.
They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure.
Cool. Normal.
He was 12 when he took his first life.
Fucked up. Mira. 2.
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Sorry, I'm gonna get away from the mic and do a nightmare action. Hold on.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Gross.
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Sure, you have a fetish.
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. his deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years.
He looks like a businessman with an extremely specific fetish.
However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings.
Thank you so much, everybody, for indulging me in, while I just paused to go make Chinese food. I couldn't stop thinking about it.
At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Computer looks grimly serious. Summarize for me.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
That's not...
They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Oh, in Fuchu prison?
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
I feel like we saw that before.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
I don't want to go to Abyss headquarters. I want to go to the Fuchu prison. You whores. Let me in. That's, honest to God, that's not out of the realm of possibility for this series. Well, not this series, but like Uchikoshi's design ethos. I returned to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
No, I really think has a secret twin is always a really good twist.
True.
This is extremely funny. I sat down on my usual seat and decided to wait for boss. I'm thinking, like, boss, what do you do when I'm gone? Date, I don't know. I wait for you to get back. He doesn't have a name because he doesn't want to tell me that he has, like, the same last name as me. Hi, Aiba.
What are you doing?
I'm sitting.
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
I want to see her gummy bear form again.
What do we have to talk about?
In the real form.
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
I actually, now I'm fully, I want it to be a secret twin.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
What is 89's real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
Damn it!
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
What about 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes.
I love to be the one streaming while, like, you and I just go off about theories, and Alex and Nick have to just sit there like...
He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
What's the relationship between 89 and Shoko?
Unknown.
Cool.
I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room.
I think it would be much funnier if Date lost his memory for a completely different and arbitrary reason. I think it would be really funny. Like, he's just like this. Well, because he's only had Aiba for 5 years, right? So Aiba was after he lost his memory. However, that's extremely funny.
I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
Yeah, but who the fuck was Hitomi there to visit, huh?
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Thank you. Well, let me... Aiba sitting on the desk. To be precise, the image of Aiba sitting on the desk is being sent to my brain. Alright, let's go talk to 89. I want to talk to this bitch.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Fucked up, I wanted his brain space. After cutting through some red tape, number 89 was to be brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason boss never showed up. Well, here he is. Yeah, something is super up with boss. Oh, fuck, you're right. Oh, shit. Oh, piss. That's not good. No, I think you're right. I think he is.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
What's your name?
Number 89.
Yeah.
Your real name.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Bullshit. It is very Amnesia. Both haha puns and also just in general. Where are you from? The models in this game are
Burkina Faso.
really good. Oh, bullshit.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
Do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I still think evil twin is possible.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
When did you first meet Shoko?
Long time ago.
Evil twin seems extremely possible.
I don't remember exactly when.
I want it really bad because I think it would be... I think the thing about Uchikoshi is he could do the goofiest shit and I'd just be like, yeah! I love it. I love... All of his shit is really campy. Hello! So glad you're here. No, you're also fine. I had horrible, horrible technical difficulties, and had to start the stream, like, twice at my normal time. So, that's why you're late.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Banana.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Who killed Shoko Nadami?
All right. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
So who did that?
Hey, don't be so hasty.
Oh, shut up.
We haven't agreed on a deal.
But
You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
no.
It's done. You've got a deal.
Hey, Date, I don't think you have the power to just do that.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
He super doesn't look cuffed to the table.
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor.
He extremely sounds Batman game, and I am noticing the main theme pop up here. No, literally, you're completely right, Maddie. Like, he called, like, hey, I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and then nobody followed up after that? Okay.
Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals.
Actually, if his story is he's only happy when he kills people, so he becomes a cop.
I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
I will lose my mind. Uh-oh.
The culprit was unarmed.
Right.
But F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police.
You'd be surprised.
People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one.
It is a little bit darkly comic. It's extremely camp. Like, it's extremely camp edgy, and
He became an assassin.
Assassin.
A lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner.
I'm Batman.
But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X.
In so many ways, obviously, this has, you know, Uchikoshi stink on it, but, like, the way that characters tell stories, it's so funny. Like, we'll call him X. That's such a Uchikoshi quirk. I love it.
X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I'm, like, so afraid it is going to just turn into, like, a math equation at the end. We keep adding variables.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end.
This place looks familiar.
He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name. Falco.
Falcon Punch!
Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Fucking Falco Star Fox. Falco Star Fox.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though.
Oh, he sure didn't, huh? I think his name is Falcor, yeah.
He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization.
I bet being a detective gives him some leverage to cover up his crimes! Ah!
An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life. But not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow, he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last.
I'm also noticing a distinct lack of mentioning the
But
ceremonies.
at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help.
Okay.
At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
Okay, that old hat.
That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school.
Nick.
It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work.
This is Iris's dad, right? This is Iris's dad.
She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer.
Like, come on, I know what happens when you put a man and a woman together and they love each other very much and one of them is a murderer and one of them is a school teacher.
Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart.
That is the funniest sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart.
Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
Yeah, it seems like he had a system of morality and then lost it. But... yeah. The dialogue writing in this game is really good.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please.
I like that now.
You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing.
She was a tall glass of water. Her smile and kindness were a cold glass of water. Actually, I'm really thirsty from telling this story. Do you have any water?
One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12.
Oh, she just turned 12, huh? I love media.
Why the two of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought.
I do love media.
He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
I want to talk to Peter. Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
Okay. What's the connection between that and Shoko? You're not gonna tell me
What's the
anything?
connection between that and Shoko?
Cool. Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Yeah, right, literally. Joke's on you.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon.
Yeah, fuck you. Play more video game.
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Snurs.
Because I want to, obviously.
The fucking camera shake.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
Sure looks like it.
It definitely is.
I'm
But
seeing
why?
I'm seeing a stink happen from the kitchen.
Number 89. What were you up to?
Uh-oh.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Okay.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Trauma Center had their Jello floor. Now AI, the Somnium Files, has a Jello wall. Ripped to number 89, but I'm different.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
'89 is covered in a green membrane. I can't get close. Prevent the interference from... Huh? Switch. Winter Iris. Picture. Well... Let's look at the peak shore. Please. Oh god.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Fill out?
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
Okay, Iba. Normal things
You don't
to
have
say.
to go that far.
I do love this soft jazz.
The color has returned.
Fucked up.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
You take that back.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
Okay, Iba, or okay, Date, I'm going to use my...
For example?
Body fluids?
That's worse.
I do not feel comfortable with that. A phone. Should I pick it up?
So sorry, I'm feeling a... Oh, God. I guess I'll hang... No, I'll ignore it. I want to hear... I want it to go to voicemail.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
I guess it worked?
Liquid!
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Smell, jump in, lick, stick hand in. Okay, well, I'm going to lick it.
Just don't make a mess.
I do not intend to. This is...
Okay. It's Mountain Dew. That's my guess.
Wine?
Only the finest vintage for gamers.
I had better drink some more to be sure.
Iba.
Stop it!
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
Date, why do you not know what a ceiling fan is?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
This is really some Prime Stream lobby music.
Oh, right.
Okay, well... I'm gonna blow on it. Yeah.
Blow on it? Ah. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not forgetting about the request, but I don't think I can get to the pot yet. I gotta make the goop go away some more. God, I love this game! Book.
A book? There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
I'm gonna poke at this liquid. I did already lick it. I want to stick my hand on it.
Hmm? It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something.
A cork.
My wine.
I love her.
That was wine? It looks like sludge.
My wine tastes like sludge.
My gamer wine is slime.
So you agree it's sludge?
It's ringing again. What should I do?
I feel like I should pick it up.
All right. Who is this? What the? I lost consciousness.
That also happens when I talk on the phone.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
No, can I, okay. I guess I'll, oh God, but that's like 2 minutes of lost time. I guess I'll ignore it. Yeah, I know! God, her just staring at it is so funny.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
Date, how often does that happen?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Oh well, I got rid of my goop.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Okay.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
Well, it's really important right now that I put the pot on my head.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
I know about media. I'm going to wear the pot.
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
Really good. God, I wanted her voice to be echoed from the pot.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
I'm just thinking about why don't I slip into something more comfortable? I am most comfortable when impervious to all forms of attack. Really good! Really good! Oh, really good.
A book.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
God, that's really good.
It might. We're getting closer.
This dude has some book problems.
A book. I wonder what these books symbolize.
Yeah, okay. There's no fucking animation handling of it. Also, Rook, you're so fucking right.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian. A book.
Rip and tear. Kill.
Here I go.
Kill.
What happened?
Nothing.
What is that?
That doesn't sound good. God.
It's an eye.
Okay.
Tate, what are we going to do?
Well, my instinct is to ignore it. My gut instinct is to ignore it. Really good.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, it is.
Is she gonna fucking pass out again?
I passed out when it looked at me.
guess I'll close the curtain.
It left.
Ooh, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to be gamer.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
Oh, shut up, Dante.
You are insane.
What? That's...
Hitomi? Date, there's no time!
Oh no!
Shit! This isn't good!
Oh no! I did a gamer real bad. Alas. I think I probably need to restart because of that, like, 2 minutes I had.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job? Why are you getting mad at...
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you
Playtime, so let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is.
Number 89.
I'm going to scream if my water bottle keeps dripping.
What?
Me when I project a fuck off force field.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants...
Somnium! This appears to correspond to the green thing. A picture.
Just a pic...
Let's just fill it out.
I don't have a pen.
Hey.
I said blood and
Still, I'd feel better if you...
For example.
Body fluid?
I do... A phone. Should I pick it up? It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
I guess it worked. There is some kind of... It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Hashtag speedrun strats.
Well... Oh, there is something.
A cork.
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
Oh, I like that they don't know what it is if I don't try it.
It's not jelly.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Ah, Christ.
A book.
Yeah, fuck it. The books aren't terribly,
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
I will instead ignore it for 15 seconds, not for 2 minutes. The care put into the dialogue. I love it. Like, if you don't try it, she doesn't know what it is. God, the cutting back and forth. It's so funny.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
I can't get over what if they threaten
You're
me
a
for
police
money.
officer. Have some backbone.
Dante, does this happen? Like, for real, dude?
I suppose we didn't...
At least you didn't.
A book.
I love the vibes of Dante fell victim to scams.
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know.
Number 80. A book.
Rip.
Here I
Tear. Kill. Kill.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, interesting.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
I know.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like
A desk.
Oh.
Blow on it. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
What is that? Ah!
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Haha. I'm going to close the curtain.
It left.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
You are insane.
What? That's...
Hito. A skull. I do not see the body.
I'm gonna talk to it.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable being all bones? Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. Say something. I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person. Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
My cringe and
Date,
fail AI.
I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Never heard anyone say that before.
Well, okay. Stop, yeah.
A book.
Alright, fuck it. Rip. Tear.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
The Green Mile?
A skull.
I'm gonna huck it.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Sorry, Hitomi. Rip.
A book.
Tear. Ah, Christ. Well, alright.
Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
I'm gonna fucking scream if my water doesn't keep. Oh, I noticed the eye blood.
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
He sounded close to tears. Psst, 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 psst.
That situation was clearly different.
Alright, Hitomi.
It's Hitomi.
I'm gonna hug her.
Well, I suppose I will try it.
Kaname Date is my
She's
discomfort
hard.
character.
Yeah, me too.
I literally spit on myself.
Sorry, nothing.
You fucker.
It's Hitomi.
I will talk to her.
Understood. Hey! Hitomi! Hitomi! No use.
Silver voice, it's no use.
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
I believe we should try something else.
But fawning.
God, that read was so funny, but fawning.
Let it go. It's Hitomi. What?
Kiss her.
You... This? But why?
That was very cute.
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
Tate!
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Could it just be only your heart, please?
No! It didn't work. What is my...
Hitomi.
I guess I'll...
Where?
Hold on.
Well, maybe her...
Her stomach, right?
Yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
Tummy?
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now?
Stop it.
Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
Stop it.
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Oh, I know.
It's Hitomi.
Oh, no.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
Sniff.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Well, crap.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
I mean, I guess the obvious thing is to remove the thorns.
An astute observation. I will do that. Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers.
Ugh. Crap.
It's a pot. Steam it. It appears to be...
Maybe a soybean?
It might also...
Yeah, like
a turtle ninja... It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
Really good.
I do not.
Okay. Prevent the invasion from question mark.
a pot with green.
Sippy.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gack.
Gack, really?
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
Take a fucking sip.
Iba? Hey, Iba!
Holy shit. She's fucking dead.
Iba!
Snake! Snake! Snake!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
Soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
Okay.
What did you say?
She looks fucking possessed!
Elephant.
Elephant.
1 minute! Hurry!
Who was that?
What do I do? No! Stop!
Stop right there!
Hi, boss. Oh, yeah, that's right. Concepts.
Date, this is a serious matter.
Sorry, I have to stop you right there, bud. Did I look at this pewter art? God, I don't remember if I did. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Interesting. Is this Date concept art? Or is that spoilers? Oh, 89 concept art, okay. Hey, this is really good. Dislikes men that act like ballers but are really scrubs. She likes men that are real bros and can vibe with them for the jump. Really good.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen.
Get it out, Pewter.
So Sejima's body was discovered.
Oh, piss!
He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Oh, piss.
Can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police.
Oh, piss.
And one more thing.
Oh, no.
So was missing his left eye.
Oh.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
I don't know.
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Boss!
Not here. Where is she?
The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on?
Date's having prophetic dreams.
Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura? To protect number 89?
And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Her desk. If she had a secret, she would keep it somewhere around here.
Maybe this clock means something.
Like what? I would appreciate it if you exercised thought before opening your mouth.
Maybe there's a clue under the rug? I lifted up the rug but didn't find anything other than a few unrelated manga! There's nothing under there but gay manga! It probably isn't a clue. I opened the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. There's a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. Inside was a strip of paper saying, "Not winner, and too bad."
It's mocking me.
Don't blame the Matryoshka for your stupidity.
I got it. I found it.
Large key.
This must be the key to solving the mystery.
Good work, Date. Now you only need to find the giant keyhole.
Have you always been down here? Maybe you've overheard some of the boss's secrets.
No answer. Keep him quiet,
Maybe
eh?
I'll sync with you.
Date, if you don't take this more seriously, I will end you.
Yeah. A chair.
Aiba, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
Wow! Really good!
Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
So Sejima.
Fucked up. Suspicion of boss rising.
Why? Why? Boss?
Oh, okay. fuck? Okay. There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago in Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in a somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. Okay. This is locked. To proceed, you must play through more of the story. Well, okay. Alex, do you have any suggestions over which somnium I should go fuck around in? I think I'm gonna go fuck around in Mizuki's because I feel like there was a lot of stuff that I didn't do in that one, but like Iris's, I straight up don't fucking know like what else I could have done, you know? So we'll fuck around in here.
What was that?
Oh. Well, I mean, I can stop and go back. Like, if you know, I can, that's fair. So I think you make a good point, and I'm gonna go. See, the thing is Nick, I don't have any fucking brain RAM, so. Yeah. Okay. Then let's get on in here. That's a good point. Do you want a hammer? Alright, let's... This game seems to be a little bit better about being like, hey, remember this thing? As opposed to just being like, here's a piece of lore. Anyway. And that's not like
this place?
a criticism of Zero Escape, it's just sort of the way it is.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mysterious room videos and a strange device. Look at the blood, watch the murder.
A CRT TV.
Oh, now it's to remember what I did.
Stop!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but...
What?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect.
Yeah, totally fine with tips. Okay. Seems that I fucked up and went down the same route. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay. So do I have to retry or do I have to restart the Somnium? I think I'll just restart it. I'll just mash through.
What is this place?
Green return in the top left?
It looks depressing.
Unknown.
Iris.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Oh, okay. I see your... Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I hate the scary zero escape noises. Look at the blood.
A double...
Oh, just gotta hit it? Okay.
A CRT...
Smacko.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
She's so aggressive, I love it. Fucked up.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation.
Oh, this
There's
is really
much to
cool.
interact with.
Oh, this is really cool. I see why, because I think Alex, I think you said that this is like your favorite Somnium in the game. I totally get that. Hit the mouse. I do remember your earlier tip of go to the doors and use the timey.
A double door. It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Medicine shelf, mirror, gun. Hit the mouse.
A full body mirror.
Go over the medicine shelf.
I see many objects in the room.
Well, I want to investigate that. I love that it's a functional mirror. That's so good looking.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might croak.
I hate him.
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
Oh,
5 minutes left, Date.
Blow it up.
A shelf. Very...
Well, gun seems a good way to blow something up.
Is it real?
It appears that way. I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
A shelf.
Let's investigate the bottle. That sounds like a prime place for a... Uh-oh. Oh, okay!
What?
Well...
The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Blew up a frog. Tear and stab it. Well, let's start with the reference book.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Rip and tear, kill, kill.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
The butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
The more you do, the less time you have.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
Tear and stab it.
4 minutes.
Let's poke at the TV.
A retro
The
TV.
visual language of this Somnium is so cool. The Somniums are also cool, and I love that there's a game around them. It's not the Somniums are so cool and have so much love and care, and it's only one part of this really good game. It just really seems like that's the operating table.
An operating table. The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse. A double door? It doesn't open. A retro...
Smack it.
That child's voice is creepy.
And hearing that laugh in this situation?
It is unusual. A common gas canister. It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
3 minutes, Date.
A full body...
Punch it.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that? A revolver. It's dark.
Why not bring your face closer? Bang!
Oh, Dante, you stinky.
No, I cannot see anything. Oh, did you say something?
I didn't think you'd fall for that.
God, I love the music stopping and everything.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
Okay, well, that was technically a waste of time, but it was very fun. Oh. Darren, stab it. I already tore it. How do I stab it?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
I know,
Hurry.
boss.
It's an operating...
Fuck.
How does it feel?
awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That has got to be some sort of joke.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I knew that was a waste of time.
just a locker. I heard a metallic sound, like gears spinning.
Is there something inside? Be careful, Iva, just in case.
Roger. Date, we're out of time.
Crap.
Damn, what the hell is this place?
Okay.
It appears to be.
Rip and tear.
That will be difficult with it being this.
Butterfly effect.
I suppose.
The more you do, the less time you have.
But we have no.
Right.
Four minutes.
A retro TV.
Okay, let's investigate.
A picture of a bird, drawn by a child.
Did Iris make this?
Unknown.
Okay, I tried both things on the operating table. A bunch of stuff on the gun. Gas canister. Let's see what else the gas canister has.
A common.
Are you okay?
It hurts. I might not be able to stand for a while.
Don't give up. I believe in you.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it.
A common
Smell.
The smell tingles, like sweet and sour. A ketone. Perhaps acetone?
Acetone, acet, some relation to Iris?
I cannot determine that with the evidence we have. More than likely, it is coincidence. A revolver.
God. Okay, fuck it. I'll take the gun. Gun for me.
It is fixed with a vise and cannot move.
God damn it!
Can you loosen it?
Impossible.
Is there some kind of meaning to it?
3 minutes, Date.
Yeah, I know, boss.
A doubled. It doesn't open.
I know! I know! Stab.
Just a lock. I saw light reflected for a moment. It is some type of metal. I cannot determine more.
Metal? Be careful, Iba.
Understood. Just
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Okay. Knife's a good sign.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
I guess I'll fucking commit seppuku.
Do you wish for me to die?
No, I do not.
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
I refuse.
Do you wish to speak a haiku in your final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that! Is this somnium starting to get to you, Date?
I'm my usual self.
That's the problem. But in any case, I will not do it.
That's the problem.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Alright, fuck it. Push it in.
It cannot be pushed in any further. The knife that flew out of the
Fuck it, throw it.
Like this? What?
Okay.
I only threw it lightly.
Oh, I'm so ready for him to do it again.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Tore the butterfly and stabbed the bird. Okay. Shoot and kill. Shoot and kill.
A revolver.
Shoot and kill.
I do not see it.
Just try.
All right, I'll give it a As I thought.
We need a bullet.
Oh no.
You have 1 minute left.
I know, boss.
An oil drum.
Why is it pixelated? That's so haunting.
Ugh. What does this mean? Bullets?
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
Oh god, okay. I may have to gamer this one. I may have to gamer this one.
A revolver.
Shoot and kill.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
feel like I understand less now, though. Oh, well, I'm so glad we get to see this regardless. Oh, wait a minute. Something is very different here. Smoochy.
What happened during that somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Tsujima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Tsujima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
I hate the...
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
No.
You sure about that?
God.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
Her smooch?
You can't use the word smooch.
Smooch!
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, So Tsujima. This will not fix Japan's declining birth rate. It feels illegal to see him in the full. God, it feels so illegal to see him. Oh, sorry. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Peter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I gave a short reply and headed to the sync room next door. Hey, girly, let's talk.
You want me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
I think it's very funny, if he just has Barbie pants, molded on Barbie pants.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
I think we were pretty sure they drugged her, but we weren't sure if it was just, like, to get her to, like, stay asleep or to get her to comply with the sync. Oh, also I've hit about 3 hours. I think we'll wrap up this conversation and then probably stop. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head?
I honest to God don't know if it's better or worse. The sync machine. Iris looks a bit hazy. Do you know a politician named Sosajima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Do you remember your dream earlier?
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sync does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
About the Nile message with Ota.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know.
Oh, bullshit.
Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Aiba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
Oh.
The same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Bring.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
He looks so cranky.
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest.
Go off.
You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
My suspicion is that he... No. Okay, so it could be bad news, but it could also be that he heard his favorite streamer was locked up and looked up the law to try to get her out. That's what that reads like to me. It could be a problem, but it could also be that he went and Googled it.
Do we have a deal?
Or, I don't know what they call it. Maybe he joogled it. I don't know.
You want my testimony, right?
Oh, that's true. Maybe he just hates cops.
Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
Head to Matsushita Diner.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
It's possible that he wouldn't be allowed to do it in Ota's voice, though I don't know how people who do, like, single games like this work versus somebody who's, like, a character actor for multiple, you know.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers.
I have special powers.
Anyway, let's go.
Anyway, let's go. Okay.
Tessa!
He only writes case fix, but in the most boring way possible. Okay, so I do think I'm going to wrap up now, just because this seems... Oh my god, everybody... He's a tiny fan! Okay, this feels like a good place to stop, maybe? The energy here is not bad picking up with this. We're gonna go talk to him, and he may or may not tase Date again, so... But yes, I think I'm going to wrap up here. I'm sure it will be normal. Let me save my progress. Yes, I'm so glad that you all could be here at my very weird time. I wanted to be live this morning so bad. It really fuckled me, because I was like expecting to be at the store right about now, but I really wanted to stream today because I really, really enjoy playing this game. Hey, fucked up about boss, huh? Oh yes, I saved. Don't worry. I'm gonna go prance in Aldi. But yeah. Oh god. But yeah, god, a wrap up. I feel like I should do a super brief wrap up. Yeah, once again, fucked up about boss, huh? When we poked around in Iris's brain a second time, there was some Sosajima smooching, which is weird, but not. We finally met the original Cyclops killer. He was a detective. He's got some fuckling going on. We synced with him and there's a scoop in his brain. Am I missing anything else in terms of things that we learned today? Yeah, that's true. Well, because it really felt like there was a disconnect. There was Goop and Hitomi, and Boss was also in the memory. God, yeah, Iris and Ota got with that weird thing. Date got tased. Yeah, Uchikoshi does still love to slaughter characters and roots, huh? I also don't think 89 is a killer unless he was really embellishing, because Pewter was like, always this soulless psychopath or whatever. But that didn't... Yes, I normally stream Tuesday mornings. But I had some problems. But yeah, God, we learned a little bit about, the Kumakuras and, oh yeah, Shoko went to go visit somebody in prison. She went to go visit 89. Hitomi saw her there, and she was going to go visit someone in prison. Potentially 89, but I don't know. I mean, it seems like that's who she would be going to visit, but also, who knows? There could be secret lores. Yeah, we learned a lot. See, Uchikoshi games are like this, but, yeah, nobody would tell me 89's name, which is weird. We had a theory that he was a secret, Date twin, but he doesn't look like a secret Date twin. He's Captain Falcon, or alternatively Falco from Star Fox. But yeah, that's, we'll find out some more next week. I don't think I have anything that's preventing me from going out next week, so fingers fucking crossed. I have had a lovely time streaming. I hope you have had a lovely time watching. If you are watching the VOD afterwards, even if you're watching it back because you missed the sound of my wonderful, lovely voice and watching me eat Chinese food while Pewter talks to me about a murder, I thank you so very much for coming. Have a lovely rest of your day.